Spoločnosť Askozvar je moderná a dynamicky sa rozvíjajúca slovenská spoločnosť, zameraná na oblasť strojárstva. Najväčšia časť aktivít je orientovaná na komplexné certifikácie spoločností či personálu, výrobu a realizáciu časti technologických celkov a v neposlednom rade aj obchodnú činnosť so zváracou a zámočníckou technikou pod hlavičkou askozvar. Hlavné pôsobnosti spoločnosti: certifikácie spoločností, certifikácie personálu v oblasti zvárania, bezpečnosti personálu, NDT personálu, výroba a realizácia technologických celkov obsahujúca výroba dielca, súčiastky, konštrukčného celku, tvárnenie, zváranie, obrábanie, povrchové úpravy, 3D návrh a spracovanie výkresovej dokumentácie, nadimenzovanie výrobku či zostavy, vydanie sprievodnej dokumentácie, vydanie certifikátov, prípadne zrealizovanie prvej stavebnej skúšky, obchodná činnosť so zváracou a kovoobrábacou technikou, zváracie zdroje, prídavné zváracie materiály, metalografické laboratórium, nedeštruktívne a deštruktívne skúšanie kovov, technické odborné poradenstvo, a to nie len vo zváraní. Naším hlavným cieľom je podať obchodným partnerom nielen tovar, ale komplexné služby, a tak v našej ponuke nájdu možnosti od prípravy spoločnosti na systémy kvality, cez vyškolenie personálu a vypracovanie príručiek a inštrukcií, dodávok potrebných technologických výrobných celkov a tovarov, až po samotný audit a následné preverenie spokojnosti zákazníka.
Hi, I'm Jay from CopTool.com. Today we're looking at several brushless grinders. So we're going to have the Makita, the Metabo, and the Milwaukee. These are the three that are currently out with a brushless option. The cordless grinder has been around for a while, and up until recently it has been mostly a disappointing tool. You'll have you can never really grind with these tools. So now we actually have the ability to grind. So we're going to do a little bit of an obstacle course for these to kind of get an idea how they grind, how they cut, what the battery life is like, speed in the cut, but then also volume and a couple different things. So I'll take a look at each one of these individually, and then we'll kind of compare them all together. First, let's take a closer look at the three competitors. First is the Makita. So Makita brushless grinder first launched about a year and a half ago as a switch. Now they have a paddle option, so it comes both ways. This is the paddle XAG06. You can of course get it with batteries or by itself. We have it with a 5 amp hour battery. This model, it feels really good. It's got a real nice thin grip here. This can adjust pretty easily, clamps down. You do have to use Old Faithful to get this on and off. So some of the other ones kind of have different options, but overall, I mean, it has, has the battery gauge on it. The screens are replaceable, so they'll kind of come off. Handles can go on both sides. Very nice setup. Next up is the Metabo. This is brand new. The brushless grinder. Metabo, of course, known for their grinders as one of their, key products. And then also the lithium-ion HD batteries. This is a 5.5 amp. They also make a 6.2 lithium HD. This is also a brand new battery, and they're promising, I believe, 60% more runtime than just their 5.2 with their 6.2. So should be a lot better performance. It does have a swivel on it, which is pretty nice for good aerodynamics. And this one does have the brake. So it will stop within 2 seconds, which is a nice safety feature. This does come with a nut that you can take off by hand, so you don't have to have the tool. And then Metabo does a nice additional feature where they include a slide-on guard, so you can go from a for cutting. This is a nice safety feature. Most other grinders you're going to have to switch the actual guard itself, but this one has like a high density, I guess it's plastic. And finally, we have the Milwaukee Fuel. This is the new. It also has, it's called the Rapid Stop. It has a brake as well. This is the model 2783. It has a paddle switch, and you'll see that the red paddle switch indicates it does have the brake. There's two other very similar models, one that has just the regular paddle switch, and the other one has a side switch. So the performance is going to be very similar. I mean, within talking to the Milwaukee product managers, there's going to be a similar performance, similar motor, but just this has the additional safety features, 5 amp hour battery, and also very nice. It has a very, very similar nut, so you can take it right off without a tool. Does have a nice, handle with the extra shock absorption. The guard moves very easily as well, so you don't need any tools anymore. Overall screen on this one as well. All three of them have the removable screen piece, so if you're getting a lot of metal shavings and stuff, you can replace those. So overall very, very nice. Okay, the first of the 3 tests we're going to do is for grinding. And how do you kind of measure grinding? It's kind of tough because you're going to have everyone's going to be a little bit different. We tried to make it as equal as possible to do 3 different squares, and this is an electrical panel. So we're going to just remove the material and down to the metal and try and get 3 different times an average amount and see how fast you can do it. I'll try and be as aggressive as possible, and if I feel that it's bogging down, I'll let up and just try and be as fair as I can. But we'll do this, and then we'll see what the results are. All right, test 1 is down. A couple things. Probably should use flap wheels. Would have sped the thing along. I wouldn't be sweating as much. On the ergonomics of them, I mean, they all have a really good feel. Of the thickness, I think think Makita is the thinnest, but they're all really comfortable. Grinders used to be this big, now they're all kind of really slimming down, and I think that's awesome. We did stall the Metabo and the Milwaukee and not the Makita. All had pretty good power, but it felt like it actually had a little more power with the Milwaukee and Metabo, but then they ended up stalling. So we're going to move on to cutting now, see how many cuts we can make, how fast, and then basically drain the battery out. We're using the Metabo ceramic. So the reason I chose this one was because they last a lot longer. So I'm going to have to change wheels a lot less, basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually cut as many as we can cut until the battery runs out. So this is the same battery that we actually did, the grinding with. So they've all been drained down a little bit, so this isn't going to be full, but what I wanted to do is get an idea of a couple different applications, so it kind of averages out, work, not just one task, cutting, certain materials 100 times. This kind of gives it a better, regular, everyday use of like what a battery life would be. All right, so the test that everybody wants to see is how much power does it have. And it's a little hard to do an accurate test on that, but we got a 1/4-inch piece of angle here, and basically you're going to see how fast we can cut it. And this is a fresh battery, totally different than the test where we were draining the battery out. We've got fresh batteries on all of them, so we're going to go ahead and give it a go. Okay, so we just ran all 3 of these grinders through the gauntlet, and they all did very well. Starting with the material removal grinding, we wanted to show, that this actually does remove, that we can actually grind with this. Yeah, we should have used flap wheels, or yeah, we could have used a different test, but it was very visual, so it worked. We averaged the 3 panels, so the Makita came in 49.3 on average to remove each panel, and then right above that was the Milwaukee, which was 48.6, and then the actual winner was the Metabo at 42. So averaging them all, there's some user variability in there. They were all pretty good. So have to give it to Metabo for that one. I mean, they all felt very powerful, like no problems. So definitely can do the job. Then we took those straight from there. We didn't replace the batteries or anything. We went to conduit cutting. Again, lots of variability there. We used a lot of cutting discs, and some interesting things happened there. For whatever reason, the Metabo actually got more cuts out of a disc, and for some reason made more sparks. So you can see it in the video. You know, you can see more sparks, and it actually ended up averaging probably 10 cuts more per disc. So it felt a little faster just because of the changing. Another thing that's really nice, both of these come with this nut here that'll pop off, and you can just do it by hand. This one we were still using the wrench, so it just felt faster. The actual number of cuts, the Makita or the Milwaukee came in 87, and then the Makita was 106, and then the Metabo was best with 137. That wasn't really that much of a surprise because it is using a 5.5 amp, and this is the newest. This is the Lithium HD. They're promising, in their testing, they were saying over 60% better performance out of this battery versus their 5.2. So we were expecting to see this grinder actually beat that, and it did. I mean, it did. So and the final test that we did was really just a power test. I mean, we wanted to see how fast we could get through real heavy-duty material. So we got 1/4 inch angle. It's aggressive, and we were really laying into it. So we ended up in the process stalling all 3 of them. First couple, did 2 on the Metabo. Ended up stalling them, and then you can go light and you can get through them and you won't stall them. We were really just trying to power it and see what it would take. And I mean, you really feel like the Milwaukee may have been the most powerful in that. It just felt like that it wouldn't cut out. The Metabo felt very powerful, but it would cut out. So you'd be going, and then it was kind of a surprise. The Makita was a little bit more of a, you could tell it was about to cut out, and so you could let off on it, or you know, if you wanted to, you could really dig in, and it would stall. So, but we were really impressed by all 3 of them. You definitely felt like maybe the Milwaukee had a little bit more just top end power, or at least it would cut out the highest. So it would stall the highest. So overall, if I have to pick a winner, probably going to go with the Metabo. With the battery that it's got, the 5.5, it is going to outperform these other 2, and it actually does have a 6.2 out now with the Lithium HD technology, so you could even get more performance. So throw everything else out, standalone. If I just needed a cordless grinder and that was all I was going to do, I'd probably go with the Metabo. Of course, reality is you probably have either Makita or Milwaukee drills and things, and all 3 of these are going to be awesome. So there's my imperfect test, but all 3 of these are great. They're going to probably smoke any other non-brushless grinder in the market, so we'd be really happy with any one of them. So for the full review, go to coptool.com. I'm Jay, and thank you for watching.
Isoisäni Martti Kemppi perusti Kempin vuonna 1949 ja se oli heti sodan jälkeen, jolloin oli suuri tarve kaikenlaisille tavaroille Suomessa ja muun muassa hitsauskoneille. Ja hitsauskoneista tulikin Kempin ykköstuote hyvin nopeasti ja niitä lähdettiin viemään myös ulkomaille jo 50-luvulla ja tänä päivänä Kemppi on jo täysin kansainvälinen, oikeastaan globaali yritys.
No, me ollaan lähes 70 vuotta valmistettu kaarihitsauslaitteita ja nyt viimeiset 15 vuotta myöskin yhä enemmän ohjelmistoratkaisuja hitsauksen parempaan hallintaan ja tietysti meidän asiantuntijapalveluilla pyritään hitsauksen laadun ja tuottavuuden parantamiseen. Sen jälkeen kun me oltiin vuonna 1993 esitelty maailman ensimmäinen digitaalisesti ohjattu kaarihitsauslaitteisto, me alettiin kehittää ohjelmiston pätkiä, jotka merkittävästi paransi hitsausvalokaaren käyttäytymistä ja hitsausominaisuuksia. Ja niistä tuli myytäviä tuotteita, ohjelmistotuotteita. Ja tänä päivänä meiltä saa myöskin kokonaisvaltaisia hitsauksen laadun ja tuottavuuden hallintaan keskittyviä ohjelmistokokonaisuuksia.
Kempin DNA:ssa on aina ollut hirveän vahvana semmoinen pioneerihenkisyys. Me ollaan haluttu olla toimialalla se ensimmäinen, joka tekee uusia innovaatioita ja uusia asioita. Ja me ymmärrettiin aika varhaisessa vaiheessa, että teollisuus tulee muuttumaan ja digitalisaatio tulee sitä muuttamaan. Ja haluttiin olla siinä eturintamassa auttamassa meidän asiakkaita myös digitalisaation polulla.
No uskoakseni me on todellakin ymmärretty se, että meidän tehtävä on tuottaa lisäarvoa paljon enemmän kuin vain toimittamalla koneita ja laitteita. Ja siihen me on sitouduttu ja siihen nämä uudet teknologiat tarjoavat erinomaisen mahdollisuuden.
Viime kädessä kyse on kuitenkin aina ihmisistä. Siitä, miten ihmisiä johdetaan, miten ihmisten kompetensseja kehitetään ja miten sitä transformaatiota oikeasti viedään eteenpäin. Ja me Kempillä uskotaan jotenkin, että se on aina ihmisistä kiinni viime kädessä se muutos. Ja me ollaan ainakin todella paljon investoitu ihmisten kouluttamiseen ja myös rekrytoitu uusia ihmisiä taloon niihin kohtiin, missä on tarvittu selkeästi aivan uudenlaista osaamista. Yksi esimerkki siitä on se, että silloin kun aloitettiin tätä digitalisaatiotransformaatiota, meillä oli noin 2 softainsinööriä talossa ja tänä päivänä meillä on melkein 50.
Sekä Pohjoismaissa että ehkä Euroopassa laajemminkin niin täytyisi ehkä ottaa vähän enemmän rohkeita askelia asiakasrajapinnassa innovointiin, eikä pelkästään oman toiminnan ja prosessien kehittämiseen. Asiakkaiden kanssa innovoidessa voi tulla mullistavia uusia innovaatioita, jotka muuttaa bisneksiä.
Spoločnosť Askozvar je moderná a dynamicky sa rozvíjajúca slovenská spoločnosť, zameraná na oblasť strojárstva. Najväčšia časť aktivít je orientovaná na komplexné certifikácie spoločností či personálu, výrobu a realizáciu časti technologických celkov a v neposlednom rade aj obchodnú činnosť so zváracou a zámočníckou technikou pod hlavičkou Agrozvar. Hlavné pôsobnosti spoločnosti: certifikácie spoločností, certifikácie personálu v oblasti zvárania, bezpečnosti personálu, NDT personálu, výroba a realizácia technologických celkov obsahujúca výroba dielca, súčiastky, konštrukčného celku, tvárnenie, zváranie, obrábanie, povrchové úpravy, 3D návrh a spracovanie výkresovej dokumentácie, nadimenzovanie výrobku či zostavy, vydanie sprievodnej dokumentácie, vydanie certifikátov, prípadne zrealizovanie prvej stavebnej skúšky, obchodná činnosť so zváracou a kovoobrábacou technikou, zváracie zdroje, prídavné zváracie materiály, metalografické laboratórium, nedeštruktívne a deštruktívne skúšanie kovov, technické odborné poradenstvo, a to nie len vo zváraní. Naším hlavným cieľom je podať obchodným partnerom nielen tovar, ale komplexné služby, a tak v našej ponuke nájdu možnosti od prípravy spoločnosti na systémy kvality, cez vyškolenie personálu a vypracovanie príručiek a inštrukcií, dodávok potrebných technologických výrobných celkov a tovarov, až po samotný audit a následné preverenie spokojnosti zákazníka.
Kempi is a company dedicated to welding excellence. In our view, excellence is about people. It starts with the individual. It starts with welders who realize even the most peculiar plans into amazing constructions around us. It lies in welding production managers who know every detail of their productions. Excellence is found throughout the whole chain, from a welder to an owner to a final user. Kempi is the arc welding knowledge company. Only knowledge enables us all to achieve our goals. Only by challenging the conventional you achieve something bigger. We at Kempi will keep on researching and discovering. We never stop developing our solutions further in order to reinvent quality and productivity over and over again. Our experts are keen to share their knowledge with the whole welding industry to achieve excellence. Curiosity, a strong desire to know, has driven the Kempi family for over 65 years. Our open-minded attitude and continuous search for new ideas has manifested in technological innovations. Kempi has been setting new industry standards ever since we invented the inverter technology decades ago. The same desire drives people at Kempi today, when we lead the revolution of digitalization in welding. Our innovation pipeline has numerous ideas constantly under development. A true innovation changes the way we see and do things. We put user experience at the center of all product development. In the age of the Internet of Things, everything that can be connected will be connected. Now, you can have a full 360-degree view on your welding production. We won't compromise at any stage of Kempi experience. Our own manufacturing ensures that you get the original Kempi each time. Kempi respects individual values. Our welding solutions are designed to support people in their own work. With Kempi, you are more productive in what you do. If you want a proven technology or an affordable welding startup, we will find a solution together. In industrial welding, you achieve the highest return on investment by advanced operational automation and total welding management. Welding excellence is about people, and so is business. It's more than just knowing, it's sharing. Together, we always find new value to share. No matter how you are connected to the world of welding, or wherever you are, we invite you to join the welding excellence. We invite you to participate. We invite you to share. We invite you to know. Kempi. And you know. What does it take to weld complete circumferential joints from root pass to filler layers with the best possible quality? It just takes one mechanization system. Kempe A5 MIG Orbital System 1500. Faster welding with improved quality. These outstanding process benefits are the outcome of Kempe application software. Kempe Wise Route Plus is an optimized short arc welding process. It's definitely the best special process for root welding on the market. Wise Fusion and Wise Penetration processes enable a narrower groove angle, thus leading to dramatic savings in welding hours and filler material costs. The whole system is controlled with the integrated intuitive Kempe user interface. The system is significantly easier and safer to use than any other welding system in the market. The welder can change welding parameters of the power source and the speed of the carriage with just one remote controller button during welding. It means less hassle and less human errors, thus fewer stoppings and remarkably lower repair rates and costs. Kempe A5 MIG Orbital System 1500 is a complete mechanization system, including all essential equipment and software. Getting the whole system from one reliable supplier saves time, effort, and money during the procurement process and over the whole product lifecycle. Kempe is the pioneering company within the welding industry. With our decades-long history of expertise in welding innovations, we bring process knowledge into mechanized MIG welding like you've never seen before. All you need for automated welding from one reliable supplier. High-quality welding solutions and a well-respected worldwide sales and support network. From the leading welding knowledge company, Kempe, and you know.
It's time to redefine industrial MIG-MAG welding. For over 2 decades, Kempe has been leading the development of digital welding solutions. Now the time has come for us all to take the next logical step by unleashing the enormous potential of IoT, the power of connectivity. Today, With new technology, we give you welding performance formerly impossible to reach. We give you control of the future. We give an extremely precise control of the arc. We give you an extreme tool to take your work to perfection. We give you a superpower. Kempe X8 MIG-MAG welding system.
Moja opinia na temat kluczy nasadowych Yato. Pracowałem na tych kluczach ponad rok. Komplet jest funkcjonalny. Mamy tutaj w zestawie przedłużenie długie, przedłużenie krótkie. Największy klucz nasadowy to jest 32. Warto tutaj zwrócić uwagę, że on jest sześciokątny. Klucz do świec. On ma w środku gumkę. Dzięki temu łatwiej jest świecę wyjąć. Trudniej jest złamać świecę. Przegub. Przedłużenie giętkie. Jak widzimy, bardzo dużo się wygina. Jednak nie radzę go używać, gdyż śruby są mocno zapieczone, gdyż może ulec przerwaniu. Gdy mamy mocno zapieczone śruby, radzę używać przedłużenia długiego, które jest do tego przystosowane. W zestawie są jeszcze nasadki długie. One również są sześciokątne. Bardzo przydatne. Gdy zdecydujemy się na komplet kluczy nasadowych, radzę wybierać taki komplet, aby w nim były klucze nasadowe, a nie 2 śrubokręty, kombinerki i 5 nasadek. Ten komplet liczy ponad 90 sztuk kluczy. Jeśli chodzi o bity, które są w komplecie, ja ich nie używam, gdyż wolę użyć śrubokręta. Imbusów jest kilka, także i tak należałoby dokupić tutaj kolejny zestaw kluczy. Klucze są funkcjonalne, za rozsądną cenę.
Spoločnosť Askozvar je moderná a dynamicky sa rozvíjajúca slovenská spoločnosť, zameraná na oblasť strojárstva. Najväčšia časť aktivít je orientovaná na komplexné certifikácie spoločnosti či personálu, výrobu a realizáciu časti technologických celkov a v neposlednom rade aj obchodnú činnosť so zváracou a zámočníckou technikou pod hlavičkou Agrozvar. Hlavné pôsobnosti spoločnosti: certifikácie spoločností, certifikácie personálu v oblasti zvárania, bezpečnosti personálu, NDT personálu, výroba a realizácia technologických celkov obsahujúca výroba dielca, súčiastky konštrukčného celku, tvárnenie, zváranie, obrábanie, povrchové úpravy, 3D návrh a spracovanie výkresovej dokumentácie, nadimenzovanie výrobku či zostavy, vydanie sprievodnej dokumentácie, vydanie certifikátov, prípadne zrealizovanie prvej stavebnej skúšky, obchodná činnosť so zváracou a kovoobrábacou technikou, zváracie zdroje, prídavné zváracie materiály, metalografické laboratórium, nedeštruktívne a deštruktívne skúšanie kovov, technické odborné poradenstvo, a to nie len vo zváraní. Naším hlavným cieľom je podať obchodným partnerom nielen tovar, ale komplexné služby, a tak v našej ponuke nájdu možnosti od prípravy spoločnosti na systémy kvality, cez vyškolenie personálu a vypracovanie príručiek a inštrukcií, dodávok potrebných technologických výrobných celkov a tovarov, až po samotný audit a následné preverenie spokojnosti zákazníka.
We find it in nature and give it back to nature. Messer in Bosnia and Herzegovina, one of the first and largest investors. 20 years, 50 million euros investment. 2 production facilities, 3 filling stations and 4 distribution centers. 3 Messer companies in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Messer Mostar Plin, Messer Tehnoplin Sarajevo and Messer BH Gas with 100 employees. Production facility Sočkovac, using gas carbon dioxide to produce liquid carbon dioxide. 500-meter deep borehole, the most prosperous hydrogeothermal and gas area in former Yugoslavia. Rajlovac, Messer in the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Sarajevo. Filling station and distribution center. We sell everything we produce. We are Messer BH, the most desirable employer for years. Filling station and production in Mostar. Gas filling station. Dry ice production. Production facilities in Zenica. Separation of air and gas production. Oxygen, liquid oxygen and liquid argon. Our customers are small, medium and large enterprises, hospitals, institutions and individuals. Ecology, education, technologies, social responsibility. As a result of good planning, we sell everything we produce.